Article 1. The history and cultural significance of Stonehenge. Stonehenge, one of the most iconic prehistoric monuments in the world, has captured the imagination of historians, archaeologists, and the public alike for centuries. Located on the Salisbury Plain in southern England, it consists of a ring of standing stones, each weighing several tons, arranged in a complex formation. The monument's origins are shrouded in mystery, with theories ranging from astronomical observatories to religious sites. Its construction, which occurred over several stages between 3000 BCE and 2000 BCE, reveals much about the technological abilities and social structure of the Neolithic people who built. The first phase of construction involved the creation of a circular ditch and bank known as a henge. This early structure was likely used for ceremonial purposes, as evidenced by the discovery of cremated human remains within the ditch. However, the henge was only the beginning of what would become a much larger and more sophisticated complex. The second phase saw the arrival of the famous blue stones transported from the Preseli Hills in Wales, located over 150 miles away. These stones, believed to have healing properties, were likely a key feature in the site's spiritual significance. The third phase of construction marked the erection of the massive sarsen stones, which are the largest stones at Stonehenge. These stones were brought from the Marlborough Downs, approximately 20 miles away. The sarsens were arranged in a circle and connected by lintels, forming the iconic trilithon structure. The exact methods used to transport and erect these colossal stones remain a subject of debate among scholars, with suggestions ranging from the use of sledges and ropes to more sophisticated mechanisms like cranes or levers. Over time, Stonehenge continued to evolve, with the addition of features such as the heel stone, a large upright stone located outside the main circle. This stone is aligned with the summer solstice sunrise, leading to the theory that Stonehenge functioned as an astronomical observatory. The alignment of the stones with the solstices and lunar events suggests that the monument played a crucial role in early forms of timekeeping and calendrical systems. Such a function would have had significant cultural and religious implications for the societies that used it. The cultural significance of Stonehenge is not confined to its architectural or astronomical features alone. It is also deeply entwined with the social and spiritual practices of the communities that constructed it. Evidence suggests that Stonehenge was a site of ritual gatherings where people from distant regions of Britain would come together for religious ceremonies. The large number of cremated human remains found at the site indicates that it may have been a center for ancestral worship, with the remains of revered individuals being buried in the ditch or interred near the stones. Throughout its history, Stonehenge has undergone a series of transformations in meaning and use. In later centuries, as the focus of religion and society shifted, the monument was abandoned and fell into disrepair. However, its significance did not fade entirely. During the medieval period, the stones were incorporated into local legends, and by the 18th and 19th centuries, Stonehenge had become a symbol of national pride. Today, it continues to attract millions of visitors each year, drawn not only by its archaeological and historical importance, but also by its enduring sense of mystery and cultural resonance. Despite extensive research and exploration, Stonehenge remains a subject of ongoing debate and intrigue. Scholars continue to investigate its original purpose and the methods used in its construction. Recent advancements in technology, such as ground-penetrating radar and 3D modeling, have allowed researchers to uncover new details about the site, yet many questions remain unanswered, particularly regarding the cultural and religious practices of the people who built it. As such, Stonehenge continues to be an important symbol of the prehistoric past and a focal point for further archaeological and historical inquiry. Article 2. The influence of Roman law on modern legal systems. Roman law, which evolved over centuries in ancient Rome, is widely considered the foundation of many modern legal systems. The Roman Empire's vast expansion meant that its legal principles were adopted across a wide range of territories. In particular, the Roman legal system is regarded as the predecessor of civil law traditions, which today influence countries in Europe, Latin America, and even parts of Asia and Africa. This article explores the historical development of Roman law and its enduring impact on contemporary legal systems around the world. Roman law originated as customary law, meaning that it was based on traditions and practices of the early Roman state. However, as Rome grew and faced increasingly complex social, economic, and political situations, the law became more formalized. The famous 12 tables, created in the mid-5th century BCE, were among the first attempts to codify Roman law. These tables focused on issues such as property rights, family law, and the judicial process. Over time, Roman law evolved with input from various legal scholars and jurists, culminating in the creation of comprehensive legal codes, such as the Corpus Juris Civilis, which served as a model for future legal systems. The codification of Roman law under Emperor Justinian in the 6th century CE is perhaps the most significant milestone in the history of Roman legal tradition. The Corpus Juris Civilis, which included the institutes, the digest, the code, and the novels, organized centuries of legal thought into a coherent structure. This compilation not only codified existing laws, but also introduced new legal concepts, such as the notion of natural law, a system of law that transcends human-made legislation and is grounded in moral reasoning. The legacy of this codification has been profound, providing a foundation for the development of modern legal codes in many European countries, notably in France, Germany, and Italy. One of the most important contributions of Roman law is the concept of legal personality, which introduced the notion that individuals and legal entities could possess rights and obligations. This concept laid the groundwork for modern understandings of corporate law and human rights. The distinction between public and private law, another cornerstone of Roman law, also has a direct impact on modern legal systems, as it allows for the differentiation between laws governing the state and those governing individuals or private entities. Roman law also influenced the development of contract law, particularly the idea that agreements between individuals should be enforceable by law. The Roman concept of contractus, which established legal relationships based on mutual consent, has been integrated into modern legal systems where contracts are foundational to business transactions and personal agreements. The principle of pacta sunt servanda, which holds that agreements must be honored, remains a central tenet of contract law today. In addition to contract law, Roman law had a lasting impact on property law, especially in the areas of ownership and possession. Roman property law was based on the idea that ownership could be transferred through various legal mechanisms, such as sale, gift, or inheritance. This idea of clear and enforceable property rights underpins modern systems of real estate and intellectual property law. Additionally, Roman law's emphasis on protecting private property has informed contemporary debates over the balance between public and private rights. The influence of Roman law is also evident in modern legal procedures. Roman law established clear guidelines for legal procedure, including the rights of the accused, the role of judges, and the standards for evidence. The adversarial system, where two parties present their cases before an impartial judge, is thought to have its roots in Roman judicial practice. Moreover, Roman law's recognition of legal procedures such as appeals and the right to representation helped lay the groundwork for modern concepts of due process and fair trials. Despite its enduring influence, Roman law has not been adopted in its entirety by modern legal systems. The transition from Roman to medieval law and the subsequent development of common law systems, particularly in England, meant that many Roman principles were modified or replaced. For example, common law systems prioritized judicial precedents and case law, whereas Roman law emphasized written codes and statutes. Nevertheless, Roman law's legacy continues to shape contemporary legal thinking, particularly in civil law jurisdictions. In conclusion, the legacy of Roman law is vast and continues to play a pivotal role in the structure of modern legal systems, whether through the development of fundamental legal concepts such as contract law, property law, and legal personality, or through the establishment of judicial procedures that form the foundation of due process. Roman law has influenced the development of legal systems across the globe. Its principles remain embedded in the laws of many countries, reminding us of the enduring power of ancient legal traditions in shaping modern society. Article 3. The science of epigenetics in disease prevention. Epigenetics is a field of study that has garnered increasing attention in recent years due to its profound implications for disease prevention. Unlike genetics, which examines the DNA sequence and its role in inheritance, epigenetics explores how environmental factors can influence gene expression without altering the underlying DNA structure. Epigenetic changes can affect an individual's susceptibility to diseases such as cancer, cardiovascular disorders, and neurological conditions. By studying epigenetic mechanisms, scientists hope to develop more effective strategies for preventing and treating these diseases, emphasizing the role of lifestyle choices, environmental exposures, and even social factors in shaping health outcomes. One of the most significant concepts in epigenetics is DNA methylation. This process involves the addition of a methyl group to the DNA molecule, which can either activate or silence genes. DNA methylation is essential in regulating gene expression, and abnormal methylation patterns are linked to various diseases. For instance, in cancer, hypermethylation can silence tumor suppressor genes, leading to uncontrolled cell growth. On the other hand, hypermethylation can activate oncogenes, promoting the development of tumors. Understanding these mechanisms allows researchers to pinpoint molecular targets for potential therapies aimed at reversing harmful epigenetic modifications. Histone modification is another key epigenetic process that plays a role in gene regulation. Histones are proteins around which DNA wraps, and their chemical modifications can influence the accessibility of the DNA for transcription. These modifications, such as acetylation, methylation, and phosphorylation, can either promote or hinder gene expression. For example, acetylation of histones typically leads to gene activation, while methylation can repress gene activity. Disruptions in histone modification patterns have been linked to various diseases, including neurodegenerative disorders like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. The ability to manipulate histone modifications may offer new therapeutic avenues for treating these conditions. Environmental factors such as diet, stress, and exposure to toxins can influence epigenetic modifications. This concept of environmental epigenetics underscores the idea that lifestyle choices play a pivotal role in disease prevention. Studies have shown that a diet rich in antioxidants and other nutrients can positively affect gene expression, potentially lowering the risk of chronic diseases. On the other hand, exposure to pollutants, tobacco smoke, or other toxins can result in harmful epigenetic changes, increasing the likelihood of developing various health issues. The emerging field of epigenetic epidemiology aims to better understand how these environmental exposures influence genetic expression and contribute to the development of disease. Epigenetic modifications are also inheritable, meaning that they can be passed down from one generation to the next. This challenges the traditional view of inheritance, which is solely based on genetic changes. For instance, if a mother experiences significant stress during pregnancy, it can alter the epigenetic marks on her child's DNA, potentially affecting the child's health later in life. This phenomenon, known as epigenetic inheritance, has profound implications for understanding the intergenerational transmission of diseases. It suggests that public health strategies targeting epigenetic mechanisms could not only improve the health of individuals, but also reduce disease prevalence across generations. Recent advances in epigenetic research have led to the development of diagnostic tools and potential treatments. Scientists are now working on epigenetic clocks that can assess an individual's biological age based on epigenetic changes, offering insights into how lifestyle factors may accelerate or slow down the aging process. Additionally, drugs that target specific epigenetic modifications, known as epigenetic drugs, are being developed to treat diseases. These drugs aim to reverse harmful epigenetic changes, such as the silencing of tumor suppressor genes in cancer or the disruption of histone modification patterns in neurodegenerative diseases. Although these treatments are still in the early stages, they hold significant promise for improving disease prevention and therapy. Despite the exciting possibilities, there are still many challenges in translating epigenetic research into clinical practice. One of the main obstacles is the complexity of the epigenome. Unlike genetic mutations, which are relatively straightforward to study, epigenetic modifications are highly dynamic and can vary across different tissues, organs, and environmental contexts. Furthermore, the long-term effects of epigenetic modifications are still not fully understood, making it difficult to predict how changes will affect an individual over their lifetime. As research continues, scientists are working to refine their understanding of these processes and develop more targeted and effective interventions. In conclusion, the science of epigenetics holds significant potential for disease prevention and therapy. By studying how environmental factors influence gene expression, scientists are uncovering new ways to prevent and treat diseases. Although challenges remain in fully understanding the complexity of the epigenome and translating research into clinical applications, the promise of epigenetic therapies is undeniable. With continued research and innovation, epigenetics could become a cornerstone of personalized medicine, offering tailored prevention and treatment strategies based on an individual's unique epigenetic profile. Article 4. The development and impact of smart wearable devices. In the past few decades, technological innovation has radically transformed the way humans interact with their environment, particularly through wearable devices. These smart technologies have emerged as a major component of daily life, influencing everything from personal health to social interactions. Smart wearable devices, such as fitness trackers, smartwatches, and health monitoring gadgets, have revolutionized how individuals track physical activity, manage health, and interact with their surroundings. Their growth is tied to advancements in sensor technology, wireless communication, and data analytics, all of which contribute to the integration of these devices into various aspects of daily life. The first generation of wearable devices was primarily focused on tracking physical activity, such as step counting and heart rate monitoring. These early devices were relatively simple and served as a means to provide users with insights into their daily routines. Over time, however, the functionality of wearables expanded, offering additional features like GPS tracking, sleep analysis, and even ECG monitoring. These innovations allowed users to gain deeper insights into their health, prompting a growing interest in the potential of wearables to revolutionize personal healthcare management. One of the major breakthroughs in wearable technology has been the development of smartwatches, which combine the capabilities of traditional timepieces with advanced health and communication features. Smartwatches are equipped with sensors that track various health metrics such as heart rate, blood oxygen levels, and sleep patterns. Moreover, these devices allow users to receive notifications, make calls, and even make payments, adding an unprecedented level of convenience to everyday life. The integration of artificial intelligence (AI) into smartwatches has further enhanced their capabilities, enabling predictive health analytics and personalized recommendations for users. The health benefits of smart wearable devices have become increasingly evident, particularly in the realm of preventive healthcare. These devices allow users to monitor vital signs in real time, offering the potential to detect early signs of health issues such as arrhythmias or irregular heartbeats. By collecting data continuously, wearables also provide users with long-term trends that can help identify risk factors and improve lifestyle choices. Healthcare providers have also begun to embrace wearable devices, incorporating them into their practices for remote monitoring of patients, particularly for chronic conditions like diabetes and hypertension. While the health benefits of smart wearables are undeniable, there are also concerns regarding their impact on privacy and security. Wearable devices collect vast amounts of personal data, including sensitive health information, which raises questions about who owns this data and how it is protected. In addition, the integration of these devices with other smart technologies, such as smartphones and home assistants, creates the potential for data breaches or unauthorized access. As wearable devices become more pervasive, ensuring that proper security measures are in place will be crucial to protecting users' privacy. Another critical issue is the potential for wearables to contribute to social inequality. While these devices are becoming increasingly affordable, they remain out of reach for many individuals, particularly those in lower socioeconomic groups. As a result, those who can afford these technologies have access to health benefits and lifestyle insights that others do not. This disparity in access to health monitoring tools may exacerbate existing health inequities, especially in regions where healthcare systems are already under-resourced. Moreover, the reliance on digital tools for healthcare may alienate those who are not comfortable with technology or who have limited digital literacy. The future of wearable technology appears promising, with several key areas of development on the horizon. Advances in materials science, for instance, may lead to even more lightweight and flexible wearable devices that are comfortable to wear all day long. Additionally, the integration of biometric sensors that can monitor a wider range of health parameters, such as glucose levels, stress hormones, and brain activity, could provide a more comprehensive picture of an individual's well-being. Moreover, as 5 grams networks become more widespread, the increased connectivity will enable faster and more accurate data transfer, allowing for real-time health monitoring and instant feedback. In conclusion, smart wearable devices are not only transforming the way individuals monitor their health and fitness, but also have the potential to revolutionize healthcare systems worldwide. While there are challenges to be addressed, such as privacy concerns and accessibility issues, the ongoing advancements in wearable technology hold great promise for improving personal and public health. As technology continues to evolve, it is likely that wearables will become an indispensable tool in managing health, enhancing the quality of life, and promoting well-being for individuals across the globe.